Morning, guys. I'm great. How you guys doing?
Great.
We're doing good. I have to say, my kids are still recovering from meeting you at Bethel Woods here a couple of years ago.
That's awesome. Well, please tell them I say hello.
You guys, let me tell you, you guys were so great with the kids, and it was nothing but screaming, like 20,000 screaming girls.
Yeah.
Does that ever get to be annoying?
I mean, no, those guys are the reason that we got to play around for a living and tour the world. And then I, get to jump to this second chapter of my life as I'm starting to do that on my own. So I'm just nothing but appreciative.
Yeah, pretty
Exactly.
cool. Pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now you're in a Lifetime movie coming up.
Yeah, Seeds of Yesterday.
What are the seeds of yesterday?
Yeah, what are they?
Sounds kind of dramatic.
I know.
The seeds of yesterday.
Seeds of yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, it is very dark. And if you haven't read the novels, the V.C. Andrews novels, it's darker than you might imagine. The Seeds of Yesterday are talking about, 3 prior novels of manipulation and backstabbing and incest that is the Flowers in the Attic series.
Right.
And it's pretty amazing. This movie is a culmination of all of that. So whether you're a fan or not, I would say check them out. They're pretty intense.
Yeah. Now, what is your role in this whole thing, though? I mean, where do you fit in?
So I played Bart Zollenganger, or Foxworth, depending on what points in the the novel you're at. And it really puts together all of the puzzle pieces. He inherits this huge fortune from a pretty twisted, potentially possessed grandfather who inadvertently raised him with this really, really skewed ideology. And so he's not a bad guy, but he does some pretty bad things. And in this movie, it all kind of comes together and turns around.
We're on with James Maslow, who's in on Lifetime TV this weekend, April 12th, the Seeds of Yesterday, 8 p.m. showtime. Now, I know Kimberly wants to talk to you about Dancing with the Stars.
I just loved you on that. And, I mean, it must be hard to decide to do that, but while you were rehearsing, is it hard to remember the steps, and did you get injured? I mean, it just seems like being on it is a really hard thing to do.
It is. Whether you're in great shape or not, it doesn't really matter because the dances are going to be relative to that. If you're in fantastic shape, they're going to push you just that much further.
Yeah.
Especially with the partner I had, PETA. She's a perfectionist, and she wants to compete at a high level. I mean, that's the world she comes from.
Yeah.
In real ballroom dancing. Anyways, I had a ton of fun. In terms of getting hurt, I actually ended up pulling my back a little bit that last freestyle because, of course, I wanted to do something no one else had ever done, which is doing a backflip off a wall and a front flip off of one leg and all this crazy crap that I did, which I'm glad I did, but doing it over and over and over again, I ended up pulling something in my lower right back, which didn't seem like a big deal, but it's still there today. It's definitely getting better, but it's a long time.
On Dancing with the Stars, they're always linking everyone together, like you and Peter or whatever, because it's so intimate. I mean, you kind of had to touch PETA everywhere and vice versa. It's a very intimate thing, Dancing with the Stars. It
is. It absolutely is. I mean, especially these Latin dances, they're sexual.
Yeah.
And so I was lucky to have a partner that I actually did have chemistry with. It made the dances all the more authentic and a lot easier to do.
Is there anything you can't do? Because you're, a singer and an actor and a dancer and so handsome. So what are you bad at?
You are far too kind. I'm not sure that being handsome is a skill, but I'll still take it and put it on my resume. Thank you very much.
Okay. Like, are you really messy or something?
I'm definitely messy house right now. I just moved into a new house, and it's a mess. And after moving boxes for a week, I just kind of gave up. So, yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay.
It's a mess right now.
All right, cool.
Good.
This coming Sunday, 8 p.m., check it out, Seeds of Yesterday, or should I say Seeds of Yesterday.
Well, that's pretty good.
with James Maslow. You know him from Big Time Rush, but James, great talking to you. Very exciting to hear that you're doing some other stuff and that you might be back out on tour with the guys in the band at some time and also joining One Direction. So that's really,
Yes, please announce that to the world.
All right. Thank you, James. Good talking to you.
Likewise, guys. Take care.